Jensen, you done thug.
Pause. Everybody meet Jensen Cutt3r, first guest on Herpes Clapbacks Episode 3.
Jensen Cutt3r, you done came for the wrong tribe. I'm sorry in advance.
This face means I'm really not sorry.
So, a young woman posted in a Facebook herpes support group called Female H Plus Support, one of my favorite support groups.
For all my ladies suffering with the herpes stigma and need women to relate to, come and join this group.
The young lady writes, shaking my head, this still hurts. No matter how much I've grown to accept this, people suck. Now, I'm not going to dissect her comment because I'm here for Jensen Cutt3r. But you either accept the fact that you have herpes or you don't. There's really no in between. Jensen Cutt3r from Pulaski, PA says, you B-words put some mink lashes and lip gloss on and forget you have herpes.
What B word she talking about? Look behind you. Nah, not you, sis. It gotta be somebody else. Yeah. Check behind the camera. You good? Nobody was there neither? You need to be easy on this one. Go ahead and get that water.
Sis, first of all, I don't even wear lashes because I'm be too afraid that I'm going to be bald-headed and eyelash. But I do appreciate a cute set on a baddie. I do. It's just not for me. Second of all, sis, I prefer a matte red lipstick over a lip gloss. That's just me. I hardly wear makeup anyway, but when I do throw a lip on. Third of all, sis, I would throw on a bikini bottom and write STI positive on my stomach for the world to see. You better ask about me. Didn't nobody forget? It's funny because when a person goes out their way to be mean, they end up exposing themselves. Let me dissect this post so you all can get a better understanding. Jensen Cutt3r wrote this comment, this one, with every intentions on taking shots at somebody, throwing shade at somebody, meaning that if she found out she had herpes tomorrow, this same comment would crush her soul.
For some reason, this is how I picture Jensen's reaction when she finds out she has herpes.
Now, do you lack that much confidence in your yoni, your nunu, your vajayjay, that you somehow feel that herpes depreciates another woman's value? Is that what you're saying by making this comment? What this post is telling me, that if you found out you had herpes tomorrow, your whole world will be flipped upside down. Tragic. I don't know about you, Jensen Cutt3r, but this no.
Now introducing Shayna's vagina.
Drips divine nectar of a goddess herself. This nunu carries a super high vibrational energy directly connected to source. This nunu gets fed from the inside out with high vibrational fruits and vegetables and water. This nunu grabs souls with every pull away. This nunu is magic. It was magic before, and it was magic after the herpes. And it just gets more magical with age. So, for you to measure a whole nother woman's worth according to whether or not they have herpes says a lot about you and how you truly feel about your own vagina.
Tales of a girl and her lost vagina.
Because that simply just ain't my truth. If you can't tell me exactly what you're looking for while you're reviewing your STI results to even know whether or not you have herpes, don't come from my tribe, because that means you have no idea whether you have it or not. Oh, and I don't want to hear that my doctor or my nurse said that I was good, because you still don't know what they tested for. So you don't know what you have. Period.
That's just not safe, Stink.
My name is Shayna Singleton, self-love coach, herpes advocate, plant-based chef. I'm here to slay the stigma, goddess, queen, mother, warrior, tree hugger, moon lover, all of that. I do want to take the time to address the women within the herpes community. In 2016, 60% of the world's population, ages 0 to 49, had HSV type 1. 20% had HSV type 2. 80% of the world's population, ages 0 to 49, had herpes. This was 2016, people. It will be 2021 in a matter of days. Okay, maybe some weeks. All right? Put that into perspective. Then 85% of people with herpes don't even know they got it.
Some people think cold sores and fever blisters are not herpes. Some people think those bumps that they feel in the inside of their mouth isn't herpes. Some people get back-to-back razor bumps and they just think it's razor bumps and won't get those razor bumps tested. Some people are asymptomatic and won't experience an outbreak ever. Some people have outbreaks in their throats. Some people have outbreaks inside of their vagina. So they have no way of telling whether it's an outbreak or not. Just another reason why people are not getting tested.
This means we are the majority. And if we are the majority, guess what? We are the ones that fuel the stigma. You see comments like this from Miss Jensen Cutt3r, whatever her name is, can only trigger you if it's true. It's a lot of people within our own community that forget that they have herpes, that block it away, that don't want to deal with it. This only fuels the stigma. You can't expect that little 20% of people who are herpes negative to think anything different about a community of people who don't feel that way. If they're looking at 80% of people ages 0 to 49 around the world just want to be sad and woe is me and I have herpes and my sex life is over and guess what? It's those 20% of people without it that feel like they can make comments like this, that feel like it's true because they don't know any difference. They see it from y'all. If we all came out as a collective, maybe more people will find out that they actually have herpes. Maybe more people will be more informed. Maybe people wouldn't have to find out how we found out, and they can make an informed decision on whether or not that's something they wanted to take on in their lives. It's up to the herpes community to break this stigma. So yes, clap back queen always is going to be in full effect, but I'm always going to take the time to make sure that I'm talking to the community as a whole. And for my herpes negative people, or the people who are not even sure if they have it or not, herpes is usually not included in your average STI panel. You do have to ask for it. If you don't have an open lesion, sore, 9 times out of 10, your doctor is not going to test for it. Why? Because it's the least harmful STI. Yes, it stays, but gonorrhea and chlamydia will ruin your reproductive system if you do not know that you have it. Get tested. Syphilis can kill you if you do not know that you have it. Get tested. They have found great ways to maintain and live with HIV. But if you do not know that you have it and you're not doing what you need to do, you can get AIDS and potentially pass away. Get tested. HPV, it comes with genital warts, and it might also come with cervical cancer. Get tested. Ask for everything. Schedule routine testing. Stop trusting everybody. I love you all. Like, subscribe, share, please. Peace, love, and light.
It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. Support your girl.